Sorry.
Hi viewers, good morning. And today we have Vijay Yadav as our guest. This is the first episode of Simplifying Management, and the overall concept is to capture the various challenges faced by the professionals and how they resolve. And that may be a learning for all of us who is already in a leadership position or maybe about to uh, start their leadership journey. So, this entire experience is going to help us all in resolving similar kind of challenges, if any, if somehow we are going to face those challenges. So let me request Mr. Vijay Yadav to introduce himself, and then we begin with the actual Q&A session to explore more about his professional experiences and challenges.
Great.
Vijay, over to you.
Thank you, sir. And first of all, again, thank you once again to have me here on your first podcast on simplifying management. Uh, Before we talk about our experiences, let me introduce myself first, so that they know people know that who am I. So I carry 16 years of experience into the HR domain as such. I have worked with some international brands and currently also working with the MNC. I started my career with Wyndham, and then in hospitality, I would say, and then I joined Sarovar to Marriott, and then now to Radisson Hotels, South Asia Private Limited. So overall, if you see, it's been a great journey. Talking about people, people management is what I like most. I think that's why I'm here. Though I have done my Bachelor of Engineering, okay, there was no intention to come into HR domain as such. But again, it's always been said that wherever your destiny is, it's written. Okay, so I think it was HR. And after doing my BE, I did MBA, correspondence, and then here into HR domain now, and successfully working for almost 16 years. So this is all about me.
It's great. So, just first question in this entire journey of 16 years, what do you like most?
Okay, if you ask me, 16 years, I started at a base from scratch as a HR executive, HR associate. From there, I developed myself, and today working as a HR BP, who is sort of guiding and enabling HR leaders at the hotels. Almost 139 locations currently that we have. So you can say that 139 HR leaders reports into me for various guidelines, various suggestions that we give to them. The most important thing that I like, I think, is changing and making an impact in people's lives. Okay, and parallelly, you have to take care of the business domain as well, right? Your business numbers, those should not suffer just because of taking care of people and then enabling them. So I think this I like most in my entire journey, because and it is very satisfying, because at the same time, when you are taking care of people, you are creating a culture. Parallelly, you are also helping businesses develop and get those numbers, the GOPs, the whatever figures that we count in. So yes, I think making impact on people's lives, taking care of business aspect of it, yes, this is what I think I really loved in my journey.
Great. And once you begin and now reached up to this stage, so what kind of changes you observe in terms of your personality, behavior, or attitude when you have started and now at the leadership level?
Yeah, I think you picked it right. So when I started, I would say it was at a very junior level. Okay, and from there I started interacting with the our people, our main core, which is the strength of India right now. Okay, we say that our total population right now, which is into the millennials and the Gen Zs, which is the workforce, that's our strength. That's what everybody, every leader of ours is talking about in the world forums. I think if you talk about my personality change, I have become more empathetic, because when you interact with people, when you So I am interacting with Gen Alphas, I am interacting with Gen Zs, I am interacting with millennials, right? So when you interact with such variety of generations of people, you become a little empathetic. So I think my personality is more empathetic now. uh, I think there's a change in my behavior as well. uh, Initially the thought was a little different, it was not strategic. Now I think it's more strategic. My behavior is more towards a problem solving mindset. Because there are problems, and probably that's why we are here also, that discussing some problems, so that and how we resolve it. Okay, and that's how people and other leaders learn from it. So yes, I think problem solving is what I have created in myself as a behavior, that every time anything that I do, I go for a with the approach of solving the problem, not just putting one more roadblock on the in that journey. uh, and I think one more thing is about learning and growth. Okay, that's how I have created my attitude now. Okay, if you stop learning, as it's always been said and everybody says, is that learning never stops. And it's genuine. Okay, learning never stops, because uh, when I started my career in 2008, okay, it was only millennials that whom we were interacting with. And now in 2025 we are sitting here. uh, Gen Z's are there, and there are the next generation will also come very soon. So if you stop learning, if you stop understanding them, if you so that's the more important thing, is that you keep learning with them. You be empathetic, you keep you keep getting these problems and keep solving them. I think that's how you will grow. And my growth story is like that only. So that's how I would say. I think number one, you should be empathetic. Number two is you should have a problem solving mindset. And you should keep learning, and that's how you will grow.
Okay, and in the entire journey, uh, what kind of when you talk about problem solving and empathetic,
Yeah.
handling the team in a way so that it may be more it helpful for them to grow.
Right.
But only thing is, in this entire episode, so what kind of leadership style you have opted? Because there are so many questions still I have seen in the mind of almost everyone, whether junior or senior.
Right.
So what is the one leadership style which is going to make which we can apply everywhere, like Sanjeevani Booty? So you
Yeah.
think there is only one this kind of leadership still
True,
exist which you have followed, or you have a different leadership style?
uh, I can coin a word which is, you can say, there are two things, not one. Okay, one is inspirational leadership, and second is servant leadership. Okay, because when you talk about inspirational leadership, it means you are inspiring people, right? And how you can inspire people? When you do it yourself. Okay, so I think that has created a great bonding between me and my team. Because I lead with example. Okay, we have managers around who just guide you or tell you ki, this is how it's to be done, and just do it. But as a leader, as a right leader, and as an inspirational leader, you should be able to do it yourself. You should be able to inspire people. If you are able to inspire people, I'm sure the team is with you, and people who know you definitely will be with you. But people who don't know you also will be always with you. Okay, because you have that charisma, okay, of inspiring people. So that's one. And servant leadership is something which I really admire, because you are a leader also, but you are a servant. Okay, and what does it mean is that you should listen to everyone. Okay, so how I do it in with my team is that I just tell them, guys, this is a situation A, this is a situation B. Okay, I know a process that from A to B how to reach. So probably that's the process to reach. There is a process, this process which is the shortest one, which probably I am not aware as of now. Okay, you find out your ways, or you find out your process, because you are not here to copy me or replicate me, right? You are an individual in yourself. So you have to have your own methods, you have to have your own ways of working and resolving a solution, resolving to a problem and come to a solution, and the solution for everyone is same. You have to reach from A to B. So sometimes they reach from, they take their own journey and then reach to B. It may take a little longer time, but in that journey they learn a lot. Okay, and you never know, they may find this the shortest route also in between, so the point is, these two things, I think, being inspirational. So you have to be like that always, that you are able to inspire people, and if you are able to inspire, they'll follow you blindly. Okay, that's what I believe. And they so, and the second thing is servant leadership. You have to listen to them, you have to give them liberty, you have to give them freedom, you have to give them opportunities to just guide them, that okay, I know this process, I know this is how it is to be done, I know I have done this way, you define your own ways. So I think, let them define their own ways, let them define their own life. That's more important.
Now we reach to the most important questions.
Yeah.
So for young leaders particularly, can you share a real life challenge what you have faced, and step by step how you handle it, and finally how you concluded that particular challenge? So it may be a learning for the viewers, and that's the most important question of this entire simplifying management.
Yes.
So that now the real story.
Yeah, so okay, so whatever we just discussed, I think is something which can be prepared. Okay, which can be created by the marketing team. This is what you have to go and speak about. But I think what you have just asked is something which is very raw. Okay, which only you know. For example, if I have done it, only I know about it, nobody else in the world knows about it, right? There are a lot of situations that in last 16 years I have gone through. Those were challenging. I would just name a few. Like, again, sometimes the situations, when we say ki situation, there's a problematic situation, there's a problem always. That's why we are in that situation, right? So what I have faced situations like somebody met with accident in my premises, office premises, and then was no more. How to deal with that? There was a situation where you have a employee identified with cancer, and definitely doesn't have that much of cash or medical insurance. Also, companies also have a limited medical insurance coverage. How to deal with that? And then I'm very happy that that person is surviving and he's still working and kicking in the industry, right? So in all these situations, whatever I've just spoken about, I will talk about a situation which is about during the pandemic. So I was HR leader for one of the hotel chain. I was working for an individual hotel at that point in time when this pandemic hit. Okay, and it was a resort. So resort was the first ones to get hit instead of the city hotels. Okay, because people stopped traveling outside. If you see, everybody was at home. Everybody was at in their those four surrounded by those four walls, and nobody wants to go out. And that's what the guidelines were, right? As a HR, as a person who is with people, who has learned to be with people, okay, I thought, no, I'm sorry, I stayed for 2, 3, 4 days, no doubt. Okay, it was everything on the email, but I thought, no, I'm sorry, this is not my characteristic. Okay, This is the time when people need, I think, me most, because as I told you, I'm empathetic now, I'm problem solving. This is what I have created my attitude and my behavior. So I got my past created, and you won't believe, every day I used to go to office. Okay, every day. We had our hostel facility for the employees. Um, you know, so we ensured that how we are supposed to take care of them. Okay, so for example, this is how you create thought process, because at a hotel we have store, right? In store, the items which are available is there for the guests, okay, and for the staff also. But we never knew that how long it will take to get over with this entire dilemma of pandemic, right? We took some decisions as a HR. We have to take some decisions at the point, right? We took decision of, okay, let's get into LIFO FIFO. Okay, we learned these things there earlier. As a HR, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to know what is LIFO FIFO, and all that stuff. So I learned that. Okay, that's how learning never stops. Okay, so learning of the store management, learning of how to utilize the best available resources, okay, to cater to your entire strength of 110 people there. Though there was no guest, but they were the guest for me at that time, at that point in time, right? That was why my learning, and then I was able to definitely take care of their needs during that entire pandemic time. Till the time government allowed few people to travel here and there, till that time I managed that. uh, it was also important to know that that was also something which nobody has experienced. I have never experienced. I think you might have also not experience of such big scale pandemic. Okay, so nobody knew how to deal with it, how to go about it, right? I made sure that I meet every individual. Okay, 100 people, I met at least 4 to 5 people every day for 15, 20, 30 minutes, sat with them, discussed with them, listened to them. Okay, I think that did the magic. Okay, uh, people were moving out, people were leaving companies, and that's what I'm saying. What made me to come into a role of HRBP of South Asia? Also, that thought, why did it came to my mind? Because before that, I was thinking, why not to get into this role of the general manager? Okay, because that's more authoritative in terms of taking care of employees. Okay, you have more chances, or more power to make sure that employees are taken care of, whereas parallelly guest stars as well, right? But I think that pandemic also changed my mind, my thought of moving me to not into the operations part of it, business, to be to remain in HR and make some bigger changes. Why? Because as slowly and steadily, the situation was that, okay, we were coming out of that pandemic, and business was not there. Okay, so multi-scaling, okay, that came into picture. We did that. Then this is not a hidden truth, but yeah, everyone knows that there was layoffs, at that point in time. That was the time when I thought, sorry guys, I'll not be the GM of a hotel, okay, but I'll be in a position at a HRBP role somewhere in South Asia, or in a company where I can make difference of not letting go people. Okay, that decision making of not letting go people, I thought I should be in those shoes. Okay, because I saw that pain of people moving out. I saw that pain. I myself, asked people to move out. Okay, the people who are at probation period. Definitely, we followed all the legal guidelines of labor laws and everything, but ultimately, a person moving out in a pandemic time when there was nobody hiring and the person is moving out, right? So that gave me sleepless nights, I would say, and that time ensured me that I should be in that on those shoes, that where I should be able to take the decision whether we should do this or not. Okay, but the best part, This was a challenge again. How I came out from that was, as soon as we started getting business, and the best part was resorts started getting business faster. Okay, because people were there at their homes for a month or 2 or 3, and then people started moving to resorts instead of hotels. And that's on records. I hired back 90% people within 2 months. Okay, so it's that fulfillment, that I had, that okay, I know I let them go, but I know that okay, I hired them back. And those 10% also, it was not that we did not approach, they denied. Okay, because they were from Northeast, few girls that we hired from Nagaland and all that. Yes, so they decided not to come back. Otherwise, we hired back 90% people.
So here the question is, when you talk about pandemic, that is Corona. So at that time, normally employee not left, they has been fired out, they asked to go kind of cases. So when you have let these kind of employee go because of the business reason and then call back, so you still find that kind of dedication and loyalty with the organization, or yeah, there may be a little bit bitterness that is the most tougher time of our life. They might be asked to go, and now when the business is there, so they are calling, it is just a selfish mode of the business. So that particular emotion, how you handle?
You're right. You're 100% right. We got these queries as well. Okay, what if there's a wave 2 and then you will ask us to go back? Okay, those queries were there, and genuinely speaking, the answer that I gave at that point in time, again, didn't knew how it's going to happen. I really said, I don't know. Sometimes you have to be transparent. Sometimes you have to share, genuine responses. And I think this is what they saw. This is what they listened. What I said, I don't know, but they did not hear that I don't know. But what they heard was that he's genuine. Okay, but he'll make, and I told them, I'll make sure that this doesn't happen again, or I'll try my level best it doesn't happen again. I think they heard that belief, what I was saying. They was not going through the words, but the belief in my voice, and we did not let them go. And I think wave 2 was more severe than the wave 1. If you and we still continued with them. They were still with us. They are still in touch with me. They are happy to work with me. Okay, and those people I'm talking about, whom we retrenched, whom we asked to leave. I'm talking about those specifically. Rest everyone is, but those people are still in touch. So I think this is your answer to that question, that what if what they feel they've been used. I think no. They realized ki yes, this company, this HR, this organization is for us, is taking care of people. They have called us back, and they'll ensure that we are taken care of.
So viewers, here in simplifying management, I rather states with a simple way. So when there is this kind of business challenge, pandemic or maybe other business challenges, and you need to let the employee go, so it's better to be empathetic and transparent.
Yes.
Clearly let them know the business reasons, what are the reasons, and because of that organization is compelled to let employee go, and as soon as the situation changes, they will be hired back. That kind of assurance should be there. So that definitely they are going to take it a negative way in the first incident, but later on when you call them, yes, they understand, look, this happens in a business, and there is always a up and down. So there are rarely any business who keep on going up and up and up. So most of the organization do change this face this kind of challenges, maybe once or twice in a decade. So this happens. So be transparent, be empathetic, and your personal rapport should be there. that yes, this person is genuine and it is going to do the best whatever is possible, uh, to just ask them back, to call them back, and they are not bad performers.
They are not.
They are not bad performers. That's another stigma they might have
Yeah.
faced earlier when this kind of pandemic. Then most of the time when we interview the candidates, okay, it is a just a image that whomsoever organization let go,
Yeah.
that they are not that kind of performer. They, because organization keep the top performers and let the average or below average candidates go. That's the general impression, but
Yeah.
that's not the situation. Actually, at that time, because of the various business reasons, particularly a very negative hit on the PNL. So it's organization appetite, what kind of hit they can take. So based on their appetite, they decided all resources to cut down, and one of the resources is the human resource.
Yes.
And where the HR face the toughest challenge of their life, particularly
True.
the young generation, because
Yes.
I have faced this kind of situation in 2008 as well at the
Yeah.
slowdown. Anyway,
Right.
that we will discuss later on. Oh, you were there at the time as well.
Yes, I was there.
So anyway, in this episode, we are not going to talk. We are going to talk in another episode that was also
Okay.
real life
Yes.
challenge, but that's
Yes.
challenge for me.
Yeah.
At that time,
I was on the recipient side, I think.
look, this is an unedited version.
Okay.
So whatever you are going to speak
sorry.
is going to be directly to the audience.
Okay.
Anyway, so what message you like to convey to the viewers before we go for the rapid fire round?
I think you summarized it well. Be empathetic. Okay. Be transparent.
Okay.
Be genuine. But be connected with them. So at that time, pandemic time, like we were asked to be connected with people. Make WhatsApp groups, be engage with them and all that. How I got an award also from in that. I was working with a multinational company, hotel chain, and after this all was over, there was an award which was given for the HR leader who got the maximum person hired back, the people whom we let go. I got that award.
Ah, great.
Okay.
So that's the strength.
Okay, I got that award, and I think what worked for me, why they were back, because I was not only in touch with my existing population, my existing people. I was in touch with them. I was meeting them every day. I told you I was still going at office every day. I had my pass. It was not illegally I was going. I had my pass. But I was in touch with them also. They were in the same WhatsApp group which my existing employees were. Okay, so I did not, on papers, yes, they were not my employees, but as a belongingness, they were. So that's how I would say that be genuine. In this generation of AI, which can generate anything and everything, a world for you, all around you, be genuine. I think your genuineness can never ever be replaced by anything in this world.
Here, since you have raised this particular scenario of a pandemic, so I like to mention one of the name, Mr. Rishi Khanna, who was MD of CNS Electric Limited.
Okay.
So I still remember at that time, most of the employees get distracted. Nobody is focused on at all on routine activities.
Yeah.
They are sitting at home, but they are not at all connected with the organization. So one day we have a VC, and then the MD clearly stated that, look, this is a tough time, we all know.
True.
But that doesn't mean you should not care about the business, because finally customer are going to be back, so you have to keep your kitchen ready. So whenever they are there, you are ready.
You are ready.
So
Nice.
I think that is the best message we have received
Yes.
from our MD, ex-MD of CNS Electric. So I still remember, and then we again entire teams again start focusing on the business future plans. Okay,
Right.
this pandemic is going to end maybe in 3 months or 6
True.
months, but after 6 months, how we are going to act to cover up the entire business losses what we have incurred because of these in this pandemic period. So anyway, So now it is a fun part. So
Okay.
whatever he he quoted about himself. So we have our own funny way of interpreting the business behavior, the behavior of Vijay, right? So here it is the rapid fire round. You have no time to choose. You
Okay.
have to quickly answer it.
Okay.
And based on your answer, we are going to define how you thought, right?
Okay.
So here it is: consistent and fast track,
I think consistent.
leadership and coaching,
Leadership.
ethic or success.
Ethics.
You are only taking the first.
Is it? Okay.
So
Sorry. Yeah,
so
please change
in
it.
next episode, I have to just make it more complicated. Okay, anyway.
This is what is coming in my mind. So
Okay, competency and diversity.
diversity.
Okay, and then deadline, perfection.
I think.
You have no time to think.
Okay.
Just react.
Deadlines.
Deadline. Okay, and hot or cool.
I'm a cool guy.
Okay, young or old.
I think both. It's
There is
important.
no only one option. Young or old.
Okay. I think young.
Okay, domestic or overseas.
Domestic anytime. Anytime.
And routine or challenge.
Challenging.
Thrill or chill.
Thrill.
Okay. So based on the answers of the rapid fire round, what we can conclude, Vijay don't like to be. Although he's saying that he is more into the thrill part, but he choose consistency. So a consistent person never be going to have a thriller kind of ride.
Okay.
It's a controversial. Anyway,
Okay.
so decide yourself. And he want leadership rather than coaching. So success is not important. Your ethical practices are more important for him. And when you talk about competency and diversity, so who is going to choose diversity? So congratulations, all the diversity future candidate of the
Yes.
group he is working with, so they can approach. So he is more focused on diversity.
Yes.
And now come to the deadline versus perfection. Forget about perfection. Deadline first. Okay,
Yes.
great. And when you talk about he consider himself cool, but in a thrill and chill, he choose the thrill. It should be chill.
Yes.
Anyway, controversial is choices are there.
Okay.
And he don't like old person like me. He is still like younger person like you. So it's a great focus, or rather say great, I think, advantage for you people who are younger. And he like to have domestic assignments. And when you talk about routine versus challenge, he like to keep on handling the challenges.
Yeah.
So challenge, thrill, young, this is all seems to be more towards a fast track side rather than consistent. But yes, I think with all these kind of adventures, he still like to be consistent and meeting the deadline. So anyway,
Yes.
it's a great characteristics what you have chosen out of this rapid fire round.
Okay.
So thanks a lot devoting your time with your tough schedule and giving me this half an hour in the morning. And we know that he's a busy man nowadays, and he is going for the next assignment. And
Yes.
reaching time is 10 o'clock. So
Yeah,
I asked him to just meet me where I'm staying right now. Let's record a
True.
challenge which he has faced and he handled. So I think this kind of experience is going to help you out, that in case you find this kind of crisis, so what you can opt. It's not a compulsion that whatever he has done, the same way you need to copy. But this is just one of the example.
them.
Actually, this is the entire concept of this complete podcast, that we try to simplify the challenges being faced, and the way forward one can simply adhere it, or they can or this kind of findings can help the person in finding better solution. So thanks a lot, Vijay.
Thank you.
Very much. And
Thank you for having me here.
We will definitely meet once again to share more real life challenge in an episode. So viewers, keep on subscribing the channel, and with this Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.